Hello worldo, this is Gemini Wolfstar Gaming, it's Anton, and welcome back to more Robotics Notes DaSH. Last time, we finally got to see Akiho and Kaito get together the way I've been wanting them to get together for this entire game. It's like they finally rekindled their love for each other. Love re-blossomed, you could say. And they kissed. It's like Kaito initiated it, but they kissed. Not once, but 3 times. And I'm so happy about that. It's like they're finally back together, and now we have left off with getting a gun build 2 to working order again. We're gonna rebuild it. So I guess that's what's gonna happen here. I do wonder how long Akiho's phase is. I mean, so far the phases haven't been too terribly long. It's like I've been able to get each phase out within, like, 5 to 7 videos. So let's see how many videos this phase takes me. Although, for all I know, it could end before I know it here with Akiho's phase. Am I Daru or am I Kaito here? I'm not entirely sure. We arrive at Old Tanegashima Airport to see Gun Build 2 was already lying down.
Yo, Kitaka.
Hey Doc! Of course he'd be here, because we, of course, need his help to get Gun Build 2 repaired and back into functioning order. Passing by Doc as he greets us and Sawada-kun, Akitan heads... Oh, I'm Daru, okay. Passing by Doc as he greets us and Sawada-kun, Akitan heads straight for Gun Build 2. It's been too long. Far too long. And of course, Sawada would help too.
Thanks
to Sawada-kun's work, Gun Build 2 was already jacked up and ready for repairs. Did it? I mean, how does that actually work out for them? At last year's Robot Expo, Gun Build 2 was cut in half by Sumeragi. Yes, I remember. Sumeragi. Fiction, a multi-legged, massive hug created by Exoskeleton Company. Model number is Hug X02. A prototype unit developed and created to display the company's technology at the Tokyo Expo. Shaped like a spider, its 6 legs are controlled by the pilot's fingers using the FOS, or FOS, however you want to say it, finger operating system. Currently, only 2 units have been confirmed. The one at the Expo and the one that arrived on Tanegashima in February. The latter one was destroyed by Super Gun Build 1. In an awesome finale, yes. It makes it sound like the damage was extensive, but this is a robot, not a human. Right. Moreover, besides the waist area, it wasn't really damaged. Really?
胴回りの動力系は全部繋いどいたから 動かそうと思ったら動かせるぜ。まあ調整なんかはまだまだこれから必要だが。
What in the world is a diamometer? Ah. That's kind of a tongue twister for me, apparently.
本当ならアキタンたちに任せるべきかとも思ったんだけどさ、それじゃ多分間に合わんからさ、大きいところは進めておいたお。
ありがとう。もともとガンツク2はうちらだけじゃなくて、たくさんの人の力を借りて作ったものだもん。そんなことで文句言ったりしないよ。
Yeah, it was basically made by everyone.
ドクも沢田さんもありがとうございます。
へへ、このくらいお安いご用だぜ。
橋田さんの頼みだから手伝ったまでだ。お前たちのためじゃない。
Really, Sawada? Really? You're only helping because Daru asked you? It's not because he wants to help Akio, it's because Daru just asked him? Well, what does that say about him, I guess?
ツンデレオツ。
I wouldn't exactly call Sawada a tsundere. No. Sorry, Frau. I'm surprised that didn't come up as a tip. It did last game. Not to mention in Steins Gate.
さっきも言った通り、モーターにはモノポールを使ってる。動力の供給は前と同じで、背中のパラボラにレーザーを照射して行われる感じ。
Then again, I just did think that I may have already gotten tsundere as a tip. No, I did. Okay. It's like, I just kind of forgot.
本当はそれも改良してもよかったんだけど、それだとガンツク2じゃなくなると思ってさ。
何から何までありがとう。橋田さん大好き。
Oh, you hear that, Daru? She loves you. He's gonna get all hot and bothered with that, isn't he?
うふー、ティーンからの告白来たこれ。
Oh boy.
ああ、勘違いしないで。今のはその人として好きってわけで、うちが本当に好きなのはカイだけだから。
Right, yes.
ちょっとアキちゃん、何口走ってるの？
Oh, come on, Kaito. It's like she's happy to be in a loving relationship with you. What's wrong with saying that to other people who are also close to her? Come on. And apparently, Daru has become close enough to where she feels that she can trust Daru.
だってカイに変に誤解されたら嫌だもん。
Fair.
その程度で誤解したりしないって。
Maybe not to you, Kaito, but Daru probably.
本当？
本当だよ。
カイ。
Aw. They're so cute together. It's like the three of them are gonna be like, get a room.
そういうのは二人だけの時にしてくれませんかね。
They can't help it, Subaru. when you're in love, you kind of can't help but being lovey-dovey towards the person that you love. Come on.
メガネが嫉妬しちゃうでしょ。やめてあげてよ。
God damn it, Daru. I mean, not Daru. Frau. Although they are like-minded people, so.
なんで僕がヤシオ先輩に嫉妬しなきゃならないんだ。
何言ってたこいつ。嫉妬するなら部長先輩に対してに決まってんだろ、上皇。
Well, maybe he wouldn't be jealous if he got in a relationship with Juna. What have I been saying all this whole time between the two of them? It's like, I still feel that way. That they have feelings towards each other, but they just don't want to voice it.
なおさらするわけがないだろ。
It's like just smile and wave. I guess they are getting along to the best way they can. Yes.
ほら、もたもたしている時間はありません。早速始めますよ。
To Akio's point of view, all right. And then, the Robot Club's hot summer starts once again.
カイ、そこのレンチ取って。
You got it, my love. I will get the wrench for you. My heart of hearts. My aurora in the sky.
これ？
違う。そっちの17ミリのやつ。
17ミリってどれ？
I was just thinking, Kaito is not a very mechanical person, isn't he? Doesn't he kind of need to be an astronaut though? It's like maybe he'll learn in due time. I don't know, and I don't know exactly what all astronauts are taught. Our time is very short.
フルゴーリー、この部分なんだが。
It's like, wake up, Frau. She looked like she was nodding off.
前回よりもかなり軽量化できそうだが、バランスは。
It's like, speaking of balance, it's like Frau is having a hard time trying to keep her balance because she's falling asleep.
おい、聞いてるのか？
Oh, she's hot. That's why she's acting like that. Okay. And the work is very hard, but...
しゃ。一休みして冷たいお茶でもどうですか？
There's Airi. Say some tea. Are you gonna be our little server as well as everyone else is working on the robot? It's like that's very sweet of her.
ありがとう。いえ、私にはこれくらいしかできませんから。私もできることって言ったら綺麗に磨いてあげるくらいしかないし。私もお手伝いします。
It's like all the same. Cleaning the robot is a major help. It's like, you have to make him look good.
それじゃあそっちの足きれいにしてあげて。
It's a heartwarming and important time for us. Yes, it is.
ジュンも愛梨ちゃんもありがとう。あきほさん。ロボットにとっては見た目も命だからね。きっとこの子も喜んでる。
Yes, it's like, from Akio's point of view, appearance is everything for a robot. It's like she didn't want to have Subaru get his way in the first game of having all his armor stripped off of him, you know, to make him more lightweight. It's like she stood her ground. Gunvarel is Gunvarel. He's nothing but a skeleton-y robot without his armor. So that was super important to her.
だといいな。
Even so,
やっぱり AR じゃなくてちゃんと頑張れるの見た目にしてあげたいよね。
that's right, I kind of forgot about that. It's like they're gonna be using AR to make him look like Gunvarel. And that's what they did in the first game with Gun Build 2, right? It's like I'm trying to remember back, and I think that is the case. I continue to want more and more. She wants to add more to the robot.
ねえスバル、橋田さんや澤田さんも手伝ってくれればできるんじゃないかな。見た目も頑張れるなロボット。
It's like we did that in the first game and with Gun Build 1, and that didn't quite work out very well.
無理に決まってるでしょう。
It's like, are we gonna get a repeat conversation about that?
そうだよ。第一、お披露目まであと何日だと思ってるの？
Yeah, it's like they don't have the time to add that all that on him. So it's like Akio just has to make do.
じゃあ来年に向けてとか。
For next year? I mean, they could, yeah.
それは個人でやってください。そもそも来年になれば僕や古氷も高校を卒業してますよ。
I mean, yeah, you guys are gonna graduate, but you guys could also still help with Akiho's robot. Come on.
そうだよね。
It's like it doesn't have to be, school related. That's right. Next year, Subaru and Frau will graduate. They may not even stay on Tanegashima. Just like Kai. If his wish comes true, he'll be enrolling somewhere far away. I don't know what I'll do then. Long for Kaito to be close by. Long for him to come back, and then you can just jump into his arms, and the two of them can can just make out. If that's the case, this might be the last time we're all together like this. That's kind of sad to think about. Even so, that really makes me want to build one. A real Gunvarel. But for now, it's about the one in front of us. Yes. our Central T Robot Club's hard work. We must ensure it returns to bask in the light of day. I like the way she put that. Alright, let's do this! Blast his spirit and all.
疾風怒涛の元気一発頑張れる
Did I call it or what? It's like I've come to know these characters too well, I feel.
あきほちゃんどうしたの
It's like, never you mind about Akio, Juna. It's just Akio being Akio. She should be used to that by now.
部長先輩のあれは今に始まったわけじゃないですし、お寿司。
So?
驚くだけ無駄ですよ。
Rude, Subaru.
ほらほらみんな手を動かして
It's like, stop chit-chattering and get
そ
to
れじゃ
work.
早速動かしてみるよ。
It's like your senpai commands it of you. Get to work. Whoa. That sound kind of took me off guard. Finally, our Gunbuild 2 revival project is reaching its zenith. Oh. Yesterday we finished the body, which took until nightfall, and today we're doing the final adjustments. There are two reasons why I moved it along so fast. First was that, even though it looked bad, the damage wasn't that bad even with it being cut in half. I'm surprised by that. I mean, because of it being cut in half, that put the robot out of commission. So, I'm honestly surprised that with it having being put out of commission, that the damage wasn't all that extensive. If it had been crushed or chopped into pieces, it wouldn't have gone so smoothly. Right, yeah. And the other is thanks to the adults helping, especially Hashida-san. Daru, not Doc? Because they all helped out in major areas, we cut down on a lot of time. I bet they did, yeah. Specifically, Hashida-san's leadership was on point. It's honestly quite amazing and surprising how well Daru is a leader. How amazing of a leader he can be. It's like we never really got that in Steins Gate. You know, since both the first game of Steins Gate and Steins Gate 0 was, you know, primarily from Okabe's point of view. So we never really got a whole lot of Daru. But with this game, I am so glad that they've really, you know, expanded his character in a non-Steins Gate related game. Even though that, you know, Robotics Notes is part of the same franchise. So with his leadership, that it has just expanded his character so incredibly much. And it has really made me respect Daru a lot more as a character. I mean, in the Steins Gate games, he's more of a side character, and you know, very much like Frau, you know, with all the, you know, dirty-minded comments and all. So with him being in this game, it's just kind of a breath of fresh air for him to be put into more of a protagonist's role. And I really like that. It's like they really opened his character up by giving him that kind of position in this story. So it was a great decision. I'd have to admit. I guess that's where I stand on Daru as a character in this game. From all this and the fact that Nae-san knows him, I knew he wasn't just anybody.
この前も言ったけど、ガンツク2の基本構造はロボ部のみんなで作ってたのとほぼ同じ。レーザー光送電でエネルギーを送って稼働させるタイプ。操作は基本キルバラの操縦システムを踏襲してる。
Laser beam transmission. A system where power is sent by converting electricity to a laser beam. A parabolic antenna is attached on the back of Super Gun Build 1, and the laser gun mount attached to a truck shoots power. Yes, I very much remember this from the first game. It was the only way that the robot could be powered.
モーターには例のものを使ってんだけど、ちょっとだけいじったから出力は前より良くなってると思われ。
Oh, it may have less power? Why is it gonna have less power? It's like, what did Daru do to tweak it that it would have less power? I'm saying less power a lot, sorry. It's like, what did he do to it to make it that way?
あとあれだ。何箇所か軽量化が図れそうなところがあったから、そこも改良しといたお。
Okay. So he also adjusted him to also help reduce the weight?
それって橋田さんがやったの？
まあね。
I mean, he knows what he's doing.
驚きました。まさか設計図を少し見ただけですぐに指摘されるとは思いませんでした。
I mean, even if it was just a quick glance of the blueprint, it's... You know, just... Sometimes that's all you need. Just one little look at the blueprint and you know what to do. And that's obviously what Daru did.
へえ、橋田さんってすごい人なんだ。
I mean, he is very amazing.
当たり前だ。君たちはこの人を誰だと。
I know who he is.
まあまあ沢田君、そこはまあ置いておいて。
It's like, don't mention to them that I'm DaSH again, damn it. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not from Akio's point of view anymore. I'm back to being Kaito. Hashida-san stops Sawada-san as he's about to say something. Speaking of, I think I've heard this back and forth before. Same. Maybe there's a reason why they hide it so much. Very much so. We just don't know what that is.
それにしても残念だぜ。今度こそバーにやっつけたかったんだがな。
Exactly. We just don't know what that is exactly. It's like what? It's like while they have come here to be on vacation and to partake in the Wazaika Gun Festival / Robot Festival. What is their true goal of being here? They must have some reason. We just have not been privy to that. So I'm very curious.
Banya, そんなものか。
Banya. Yeah, that's right. I kind of forgot that in the Japanese language, V's are pronounced as B's, which I find interesting. It's like the V's are pronounced as B's, and the letter L doesn't really exist in their language. It's like whenever they say something that has an L in it, it sounds more like an R. And even when they do say it as an R, it's not like a hard R. It's more like a soft R. That's the best way I can put it. I mean, like Aidi's name. It's not a hard R. It's a soft R. I mean, it's not Airi. It's Aidi. It's like ever so soft is the R with her name. So like in Steins Gate, you have Luca. It's which is a little harder to actually say, given that the name is supposed to be with an L. So it's like trying to say it with a soft L. It's kind of like in between an L and an R. So it's... see if I can get this right. Luca. I think I have that right. It's also kind of like trying to say Riku's name the way that they say it in Japanese in the Kingdom Hearts games. It's like it's more of a soft R in Japanese. So it's like I guess that's my my Japanese lesson for the day. It's like I don't know a whole lot of the Japanese language, but I know at least a tiny bit.
Oh, こいつのためにわざわざ作ったんだがな。結局使われることがなかった。
むふ、だったらふくらはぎにつけてホバー機能つけるべきかと。
A hover function? Can we make a hoverboard with that then? I've always wanted a hoverboard ever since I first watched, Back to the Future 2. A function where you can move more smoothly with less friction by floating a little bit off the ground.
Desho. 機体のペイントは黒と紫にしてさ。
Black and purple.
俺を踏み台にした
Huh? What? Excuse me? You use me as a springboard? It's really funny that Daru, Akiho, and Doc all say this at the same time. Not three people I would imagine would say the same exact thing at the same time. I would imagine that of Daru and Akiho, but to add Doc in the mix? That's kind of weird, especially with this phrase, which just confuses the hell out of me. They spoke clearly in unison.
さすが橋田さん。
おめえなかなか分かってるじゃねえか。
I don't know what's going on, but they are all getting along. I mean, kind of with Kaito, it's like I don't know what's going on at all right now with them saying that. It's like, what?
却下です。
It's like, Subaru, nope.
えへ、また
It's like, Subaru always cuts her off.
当たり前です。前回と変わったとはいえ、目的自体は変わってないんですから。バーニアは不要です。
Not to mention, he also shoots her down with anything she comes up with. He always finds a way to shoot her down, and it actually kind of gets on my nerves a little bit. But, you know, Subaru is Subaru. It's like I can't help the way he is. Also, explain to me, Subaru, why we don't need the vernier thrusters.
ケチケチしてやがんぜ。
You got that right, Doc.
でさ、俺はどうすればいいの？動かしちゃっていいの？
It doesn't look like the conversation will ever end, so I decide to jump in.
あ、うん、そうだったね。それじゃあ、ジュン。
It's like, what does Juna have?
わかった。
Got what? After confirming everyone has moved far away, Juna controls the laser gun mount and points it at the parabolic antenna. At that moment, Akio points her finger to the sky.
ガンツクプロジェクト試作2号機起動
As Akio presses down the button, the heavy motor starts to roar. It still resembles an old man just waking up. An old man waking up? That's funny.
OS 正常に作動中。
That's good. It's been so long. Feels like we're reliving what happened half a year ago. Yeah, I'm kind of getting that feeling.
レーザースキャナー周辺マップデータロード開始。スキャンも展開中。
Isn't this the exact same line that Frau says in the very beginning of the first game? Laser scanner, also known as a 3D scanner. It measures the spatial position information of the subject through a laser shot from the scanner, a scan-type electronics distance meter.
バッテリー充填率は 0.4%。
Ooh, only 0.4%? It's like, how long will it take for the battery charge to get to 100%?
オースしっかり狙います。行くよ。リフトオフ。
I'm surprised liftoff was said in English. Checking that the auto balancer is working, the foothold supporting the body takes off. Auto balancer, a system that automatically corrects balance. It's like very straight to the point there. Even without pilot input, the computer makes fine adjustments to the center of gravity, a necessity for bipedal robots that can fall from even a slight breeze. That flashes me back to Subaru's accident in the first game. Ugh. Gunbuild 2 stands on this land with its own two legs.
カイ
She has a happy cry going right now.
何？
Nani?
うちやっぱりロボットが好き。
But I love you more. I want her to say that.
知ってるよ。
And I, like watching Akio's face light up like that. Yep. Makes her look beautiful, does it? Can never say that out loud. Oh, come on, Kaito. Come on. She would love to hear that. Sure, it would be a little embarrassing to say that. And probably Akio would feel a little bit embarrassed to hear that from Akiho with everyone else around. But, you know, it's little things like that that show the person that you love that, you know, that you love them. So, like, little pieces of affection like that can go a long way.
お願い、カイ。
了解。
I launched the kill ballad system on my phone droid.
確か最初にカメラのポジション登録するんだっけ。
イグザクトリー。その通りでございます。
Exactly! I swear that's how I heard that. It's like, no.
イグザクトリー。その通りで。イグザクトリー。その通りでございます。
Exactly! Sounds a little clunky in Japanese. By moving the phone droid up, down, left, and right, I confirm the scenery from 8 meters high. Wait, I confirm the scenery from 8 meters high is linked. I think for a second there I was reading that kind of wrong.
視界良好。
本当はカメラの動きに頭の動きも連動させたかったんだけどね。さすがに時間が足りんかったよ。
さてと、それじゃあ。
I take a quick look at Subaru. He's looking at the whole situation with a calm expression on his face. Looks like that accident is still affecting him. I imagine so. I mean, even though that it's been half a year, it's like he kind of has a little bit of PTSD. Get the right order there. It's like concerning his accident. It's like I don't blame him. Not at all.
それじゃあ前進するよ。
頑張れる発進。
I input the walk command and the motor rumbles as Gunbuild 2 slowly raises his right leg.
Ooh.
Ooh. I like the way he said that. Kind of funny. The right leg takes a step. Then the left leg takes a step. After 2 steps, Gunbuild 2 stops moving, but it doesn't lose balance. That's good.
ふむ、オートバランサーは問題なし。ただ、細かいところ、もうちょっと調整した方が良さげだね。
I'm sorry, but Daru's arms shaking like that, it just looks kind of funny. It's like... It's like as if you're like, he's like shaking something.
スバル君の方はどう？
and seeing that it's like off screen of what he's doing and his arms going like that, it just looks funny that way. It's like we don't actually see him like at a control panel or whatever he's at. When I looked, Subaru was pointing his phone droid at Gunbuild 2 from a distance.
問題なくちゃんと頑張れるに見えますよ。
That's good. Right. Gunbuild 2 might look like an unfinished robot at first glance, but it actually features an AR function. When you look at him through the phone droid, we made it so you could see Gunvarel instead. Which is honestly really cool. I mean, even though that the robot itself doesn't look like Gunvarel, just the fact that they managed to basically take the cat ear mode from IRUO and kind of implement that same kind of program with creating an AR of Gunvarel in your phone droid to where you bring it up and on your phone and you look at the robot through your phone, that you won't see the metal skeleton but instead see Gunvarel, is actually an amazing, like, kind of piece of technological feat. So it's amazing that they managed to do that, and you know, it's all really credited to like Frau. I think mainly her, if I remember from the first game, because I believe she was the main person responsible for getting that program to be perfect.
にしてもこのキルバラシステムとの連動はよくできてる。
Yes, it is. Pretty much all thanks to Frau again. It's like a lot of what has been possible with both Gunbuild 1 and Gunbuild 2. Well, actually not with Gunbuild 1, but with Gunbuild 2 and the Tanigashii machine was all thanks to Frau. They would not be where they are with making robots if it weren't for Frau's programming. Which is just incredible. It's like Frau is a genius in that respect.
そりゃそうよ。
It's like, speak of the devil. Of course it is. Of course. What are you thinking, Akiho? I look over to see Akiho give a groan as she frowns. What's wrong?
どうしたの、アキちゃん。
ガンツク2をもう一度作るのはいいけど、ほとんど完成してるよね、これ。
Yeah, now that she mentions that, I guess it is.
ま
あ。なんか、やりきった感がないっていうか、物足りないっていうか。
Feels like something is missing? What's missing?
確かに。でもさ、そもそも壊れたガンツク2をもう一度動かしてやろうってプロジェクトなわけで、時間もないんだし、この際過程は仕方ないんじゃない？
I mean, that's true, but if Akiho feels like something is missing, we shouldn't ignore that. I mean, she, out of everyone, I feel like Akiho would know best of what is missing. Seeing that she spent so much time on her own building Gunbuild 1. So with Gunbuild 2, it's like, I feel like, you know, with both robots, that Akiho would know those robots inside out. You know, from the blueprints to the construction, basically everything. I mean, she's basically the, you know, foreman for building both robots. So basically everyone else works under her. So she would know best. She would know best out of everyone of what's wrong, what's missing. So I wouldn't ignore that, Kaito.
それはそうだけど。私は去年みんなで頑張ったこの子がまたこうして動いてくれるだけで嬉しいな。
I am too. It's like it was just kind of sad to leave it in disrepair for so long. It's like I'm glad they fixed it. I just am really wondering now what is missing.
そうですよ。それにそのために新しい要素があるんでしょ。
Subaru suddenly spoke up while standing next to us all.
新しい要素？
顔ですよ、顔。それを作るのが瀬宮先輩と八潮先輩の仕事でしょう。
It was their job, yes. Because what's a robot without a face?
そっか、頑張れるの顔。
僕はナンセンスだと思いますが、作ると決まったからには従います。とはいえ、無駄なことに労力は使いたくないので。
Subaru, ever the pessimist.
スバル。
ちょっと待ってよ。なんで俺までやらなきゃならないの？
Oh, come on, Kaito, you've been helping out this whole time.
言ったでしょ。お二人に任せると。
I feel like Subaru is trying to get Kaito and Akiho alone again.
それってアキちゃんと橋田さんのことじゃなかったの？
No, Kaito. Aki-chan and you.
お二人といえば瀬宮先輩と八潮先輩のことです。
いや、なんで俺が。
Oh, come on, Kaito. Read the room. Although they're outside, so I guess that doesn't quite apply? But still, it's like, read the room. It's like, read between the lines of what Subaru is trying to get at.
そんなの決まっているでしょ。二人は恋人同士なんでしゅから。
You two are lovers. Still fumbling his words, I see. Lovers instead of lovers. That's one of the endearing things I find about Subaru. Him fumbling his words.
メガネが恥ずかしいことをメガネが恥ずかしいことを
Frau.
うるさい
You don't have to force yourself if you're gonna turn that red over it. He must be beat red then.
ですから瀬宮先輩がやることを八潮先輩が手伝うのは当然のことです。
That should be natural, yes. But sometimes Kaito can't read the room and just kind of needs a push in the right direction. So sometimes he needs a little help in that department. This is not fair. I'd say it is. Aidi's just standing there all cheerful and happy, not saying anything. Aidi, who was watching us from the corner, notices our expression and whispers in our ears.
あんなこと言って、スバルさんは二人の時間を作ってくれようとしているんですよ。
How thoughtful of you, Subaru. It's like he's just as much of a romantic as like any guy who is a romantic, I guess.
Huh?
Come on, Kaito.
スバルが。
For Subaru to do something like that, maybe slightly out of character, but also kind of not. It's like he's a thoughtful person when he wants to be.
いいですか？とにかく顔を作るのは先輩方の役目ですから。お願いしますよ。
Now he's being forceful. Like, anyway, get down to getting that face constructed. Granted, that wasn't actually my voice for him, but yeah.
カイとこうして歩くのも久しぶりだよね。
Oh, we're back in, was it Kagoshima, right? Interesting that we're here, all of a sudden.
俺が予備校に通うようになってから会うことなかったからね。
True. Even though we said we'd create the face, we cannot make major changes to the weight balance. So, the face that they have to come up with has to be lightweight. Okay. So what can they come up with that would be lightweight and not shift the weight to make it heavy? So as a solution, Hashida-san and Sawada-san already had gathered materials just to change how it looks. Along with that, we need to buy some stuff that's missing. So Akio and I headed to the mainland. I mean, they set us up to spend time with each other, so we had to take them up on the offer. It's like it makes it kind of sound like Kaito is kind of going along with this, but kind of kicking and screaming at the same time. It's like, no, I don't want to do this, but okay. That was a very long sigh. I glanced to see Akio intently looking at a shop window.
どうしたの、アキちゃん。
あ、うん、ちょっと。ああいう可愛い服とか、たまには着てみるのもどうかなって。
No, she's looking at some clothes, is she? They are certainly the kind of girly clothes that Akio wouldn't usually wear. Super girly, right? Something like that?
なんでもない。やっぱり似合わないよね。
着てみればいいんじゃない？
Yeah. Why don't you try it on, see how it looks?
気になるんでしょ？だったら試してみようよ。どう？
It's like now Kaito is being the supportive boyfriend. 1,490 yen. Plus tax. Sale by two... No, wait. Is that supposed to be buy 2? It's like the 2 is before the buy. 10% off. Well, that's good. On sale. So that's a plus.
やっぱ似合わないかな。
Oh, come on. You really don't think that it's for you? Bunch of purses here.
ってことはもう来たの？
一応。でもやっぱり恥ずかしいから脱ぐ。
No, it's like, come on, get a second opinion. Come out of the changing room so Kaito can see it. Get his opinion on it. Come on.
ちょい待ち。俺にも見せてよ。
Thank you, Kaito. I was hoping that he would say that.
やだ、だってカイ笑うもん。
No, he won't.
笑わないって。
Of course, the one person who on the same wavelength on the most is Kaito.
本当？
笑わない。だから開けるよ。
待って、まだ心の準備が。
Not mentally ready. Like, come on, Akiho, let your boyfriend take a look. Huh? I mean, it's basically it's basically just a different colored version of the cat ear maid outfit. So it's kind of reusing assets, but just giving a different color palette. So a little lazy in that respect, but honestly, the different color palette with it being blue doesn't look all that bad on Akiho.
Oh.
It's like, what do you think, Kaito? Doesn't she look pretty? Look cute?
Oh.
何か言ってよ。
Or beautiful? It's like any of those any of those choice adjectives?
.いいんじゃない?
I mean, it does. But like I said, looks lazy because it's like, I feel like they could have done better.
やっぱり脱ぐ。
Oh, come on, Akio. No, it's like it does look fine. You look cute in it. Why is she winking? Also, she was doing Juna's backward hands movement again. I stop Akio's hand as she tries to close the curtain.
いや、本当にすごくいいと思うよ。
There you go, Kaito. It's like, it looks fine, but it does also look good.
本当？
Yes. It's like, trust your boyfriend, Akiho.
うん。
Akio has always rejected this part of herself. Want the more girly side of herself? She didn't like it before when I turned her into a cat ear maid with an AR app on the phone droid. Speaking of, this does kind of look similar. Oh my god. I thought it was just them being lazy with the assets, but no, it's like this is straight up the cat ear made outfit. Just blue.
ところでアキちゃん、こういう服苦手じゃなかった？
そうだけど、でも貝が好きかなって思って。
I mean, he does. He said that it looks good. I knew it.
買わなくてよかったの？あの服。
No, she didn't buy them. Well, she can do with her money what she wants. No, it's like maybe something else.
うん、やっぱりちょっと恥ずかしいし。
It's like maybe some other cute outfit.
さ。
One that doesn't look like another outfit.
貝は着て欲しかった？
いや、俺はいつものアキちゃんで十分だから。
Akio furrows her eyebrows as I tell her that.
それはそれでなんか複雑。
She feels conflicted because she isn't sure how to take that kind of compliment. I mean, it's... I keep pressing the wrong button. I mean, he's fine with the regular Akiho. He's basically saying that she doesn't need to dress up in girly clothes to look good to him. And that's basically what Akio wants, is to look good for Kaito, right? It's like, she doesn't have to get all dolled up and, look absolutely magnificent for Kaito. It's like they've been together for so long that doesn't really matter to Kaito all that much. He just wants Akiho to be herself and not to try and be someone she's not, basically. It's like her regular clothes here look completely fine. It's like, while the dress is cute, both versions of it, just Akiho in her normal, attire looks even better. In my opinion, and in Kaito's opinion.
何それ？
やっぱさ、ちょっと可愛いって思われたいじゃん。その、彼氏の前では。
I mean, I hit the nail on the head. It's like, you are cute, Akiho. In just this outfit, you look cute. No matter what. It's like your boyfriend sees you for who you are, not as what you see as what would be cute to him. Just be you. Is that what this is about? Girls' feelings sure are difficult to understand. I mean, yes. And us guys will never fully understand what girls are feeling. But, we try our best to understand. Well, I'm just surprised that Akiho has a girly side at all. While she may be more tomboyish, she is a girl and will try girly stuff from time to time. And honestly, it's like even the most tomboyish of girls can wind up being, knockouts later in life.
あのさ、カイはこの半年寂しくなかった？
She wants to know if Kaito has been thinking about her. Is that it? Akio stops unexpectedly and mutters while looking down.
うちはさ、寂しかった。今頃カイは何してるかなとか、頑張ってるかなとか、いつも気になって。でもカイの夢の邪魔はしたくないし、なるべく連絡も取らないようにしようって。
I remember what I realized. While I was working hard for myself, Akio was thinking about me the whole time. It's like, Akiho, to her credit, is a very thoughtful person. It's like, I got that from the first game. I can't remember if I ever brought it up, but she very much is. Oh wait, I didn't read that. Also, Akiho was the one who pushed me to go when I decided to attend preliminary school. I was worried about her seizures, but she said she would be okay. Right, because he wanted to be by her side as much as possible so that he could be there for her when she would get her, FF syndrome activated. Right. But if she said that she would be okay, then, she must have known what she was doing at the time. I just relied on those words and never made myself clear to her, which made her feel alone.
ねえ、カイ、本当にうちでよかったの？お姉ちゃんじゃなく、うちで。
Akiho, Akiho, Akiho. Kaito loves you, not your sister. This again. She's comparing herself to Misane. It's really weird that Nae isn't there.
言ったでしょ。
I hold on tight to Akio's hands as she looks at me with a worried expression.
これはアキちゃんがいいんだよ。
Yeah.
カイ。
Akio's hands softly squeeze mine. It's like they're being all lovey-dovey.
なんか恥ずかしいけど、でも嬉しい。
Good. It's like, I'm happy that she's happy. And that Kaito's happy. They gonna kiss again? Although, from what I understand in Japan, Japanese people don't really like to, show emotions of affection towards another in public places. If I remember that correctly. So it's like with a video game, would they show that kind of thing? I'm thinking not, but this is not real life. This is fiction. So you can do whatever you want with fiction. I also thought this when I saw them at the hospital, but I'm sure her tension with Misane hasn't been resolved. Even though they are sisters, maybe it's hard to be close again after drifting so far apart. Still, maybe this gun build 2 will help them grow closer. Gun build 2 will help Akiho and Misane grow closer? How exactly? I'm trying to think of how that would work. And I'm not entirely sure. To tell the truth, this is the reason why I mentioned Gun Build 2 when Candy-san said to make another main event. Huh. Gun Build 1 was started by Misane and passed down in the Robot Club throughout the years. However, Gun Build 2 was designed and created by our generation, and through the hard work of Akiho acting as the club president. My thought is that by presenting it to Misane again, it might close the awkward gap between them. But it's also the same robot that she destroyed while she was being brainwashed by Kimijima. So I don't quite understand Kaito's thought process here. And how that would exactly work. I somehow I get the feeling that that won't work.
Kai, どうしたの?
あ、いや別に。次はどこ行こうか。
そうだね。次は...
Of course, I don't know if everything will work out perfectly. But I do want Misane to see the gun build 2 that we built with our own hands. It may be a chance to make Akio's dream come true. One last time. I know I'm not the wistful type, but that's the way I've been thinking lately.
Aki-chanさ。
That's the way he's been thinking lately. Ever since he got back together with Akiho officially, he's been thinking that way. I mean, I get it if that's the case.
夏が終わったらさ。もうちょっと会える時間増やそうか。
Yeah. It's like they can always find time to spend together. It's like even when they're apart.
とりあえず今日はこんなところかな。
あとはカイトくんたちが作った顔を乗せてもう一度細かい調整がつけば大丈夫そうですね。
Okay, so the Kaito made the face, but not Akio? Or did Akio actually contribute? Nae's making it sound that it was all Kaito. I thought they were supposed to work on it together. And then apparently Nae and Daru is going to actually add the face onto Gun Build 2? I thought Kaito and Akio would do that as well. Hey, it shows what I know, I guess. The Robot Club members went back to their assigned tasks and swapped places with Naitan, who came to visit. She and I stare up at Gun Build 2, which is colored orange from the evening sun.
でも、さすがは橋田さんですね。あっという間に動ける状態にしちゃうなんて。
You're the man, Hashida-san. Or Daru Oji-san.
一撃で真っ二つにされたのが幸いしたってところかな。 もっと激しく破損してたら難しかっただろうけど。
I imagine so. But then again, like I said, I'm surprised it wasn't severely damaged.
そうですか？橋田さんなら何とかしてくれたと思いますけど。
僕を褒めても何も出ないのだぜ。
Hmm.
あら、残念。
Oh, boo.
あ、でも食事くらいならおごるからいつでも言って。
橋田さんったら。
Yeah, and I know I got just partway into this scene, but I think I'm actually going to stop it here for the day. It's like, I'm actually surprised that we're going as long as we are with Akio's phase. I mean, granted, don't know how long it is exactly, so, but it was kind of nice to get a little boyfriend girlfriend moment from Kaito and Akiho. It's like with the whole dress thing, trying to be girly. Like, that was rather nice, and I liked it. Even though that the dress was just a repurposed cat ear made outfit. Like I said, they could have done more with it. Anyway, I'll stop it here for now, so I hope you all enjoyed watching, and thank you all for watching as well. And if you enjoyed the video and want to see more, like, favorite, and claw that subscribe button to become part of the pack. And as always, everyone, I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, wherever you may be.